How do vitamin B12 jabs and injections work? So the first part of the question essentially is, what is vitamin B12, right? Vitamin B12, we know it as B12. It's also called cobalamin. It comes in several different forms like hydroxycobalamin, methylcobalamin, but essentially it's all cobalamin. Now there's trace amounts you find in your food, but a lot of people are actually deficient in B12. And that's why sometimes we give B12 injections. The European data shows that up to 60% of the older population may be deficient in B12. So it's quite a large chunk of the population. What does it actually do? I think there's two major enzymes it helps to support with. It works as a cofactor, which means it helps other enzymes do their job properly. So the first enzyme that B12 is very important for is something called methionine synthase. What does that enzyme do? That helps to produce things like purines and pyrimidines. And why is that important? Because that is what DNA is made of. B12 directly helps to produce more DNA, which is very important for your body. The second enzyme that B12 helps support with is something called L-methylmalonyl-CoA mutase. Why is that important? Because that enzyme is very heavily involved in energy metabolism, helps to produce energy. So B12 is directly involved in producing DNA and helping produce energy. Two very important processes. A B12 deficiency ultimately will lead to anemia, a macrocytic anemia, meaning large blood cells. It will lead to peripheral neuropathy, meaning damage and degradation of nerves, usually in the peripheral parts of your body, hands and feet. And it will lead to cognitive impairment. Where can B12 injections help? Not only for people that are suffering with this form of anemia, but also people that have a B12 deficiency will benefit from B12 injections, as well as even people that may not have a deficiency will probably feel a boost of energy having a B12 shot. In fact, I had a patient the other day that we gave a B12 shot to, and that was because they were feeling quite unwell, very, very tired. Actually, they recovered a bit faster than even the people around them and their own family members. All in all, B12 is a hugely important vitamin that the body needs, and most people are actually deficient in it. So it's very wise actually to get yourself tested to see if you are B12 deficient, and if you are, definitely consider getting some B12 injections or taking B12 supplements to bring your levels back up.